Hey guys, this is ViewMasters Reactions, and this is a reaction to Season 1, Episode 4 of The Umbrella Academy. Last we saw, there was a crazy fight with Cha-Cha and Hazel. We see that Hazel is a beefcake of a man. He is a strong dude, and he took down Luther, and we finally saw, I thought for the longest time Luther had a shield on. No, he's got like a giant, hairy, scarred up, muscular body. Just gonna get into this one, guys, so here we go. Okay, so he's in amazing shape, and he's normal size. What happened? I thought maybe just when he got to adult stage, he blew up. Still might be the case, but he seems to be in, and everyone was shocked by it. So, like, did something happen up in space? When we first saw him, he was up in space. Maybe he went up there and he got, like, exposed to something? I would say, honestly, that Luther is probably right above Allison at the bottom of my list as far as the 7 members of the Academy. Like I said, neither are bad. The others are just so cool right now. They look like the X-Men uniforms from the original, like the movie. Ah, interesting. So he probably got exposed to something because he's all by himself and had no backup. Something touched him. Some kind of chemical or something is all over his body. All right, now this makes sense. That's where the scarring came from and everything else. All right, we're getting answers. Did he flatline? Well, clearly we know he's not dead, but maybe Reginald had to inject him with something to keep him alive. I knew it. It was like he was either dead or turned into like a monster. Oh, that's cool. I dig that. It was like either dead or freak. Right into his heart. So he... Granted, he did it for selfish reasons, but he saved his life. Otherwise, Luther was dead. So it's kind of like a super soldier serum, like Captain America, but Captain America looks like a beautiful man. Oh, bananas. That's pretty cool, right? But see there, he looked bigger before, right? Or is that about the same size? I think he was bigger in the before. That's close. I definitely think he was bigger though. There he looks more like normal. He was enormous. I wonder if, like the Hulk, I wonder if like anger magnifies it. That would probably destroy somebody that is like him, because people that are in that kind of shape are very self-conscious usually. Not all people, but a lot of them are like that because they're self-conscious about their bodies, so they're perfectionists. That would kill somebody. To like go from Mr. Perfect to freak-like body kind of thing. And he seems like a good dude. And he was the only one that stuck with Reginald. And then that's how he got like rewarded. It suppresses her abilities. How much I could bet Reginald is giving her something since a child that suppresses her Dark Phoenix powers. Now watch, because she didn't take her medication, she's going to play the violin like a boss and take the first chair, and she's going to start realizing her medication was holding her back. Theories. Is he really a good guy? And I'm just looking too deep into this because they're really laying on the creeper vibes. I mean, maybe that's sweet to some people, But not after a day or two. This is weird. This is creepy and weird. And the dude just comes off creepy. Even if, like, it was like a suave dude. Oh, they're torturing him? Good. He probably likes this. I knew it. I know it. He likes it. He has an erection. He is a weird one, but I love him. They're really stretching this. If it's not the case, then they're really laying it on. Like, I don't know if that's intentional writing to make it so obvious, but the minute I saw him, he didn't even speak words. I almost kind of wish they didn't, even if it was intentional, because that was kind of a spoiler that immediately you said Mr. Creepo. As the drugs wear off, does he start seeing crazy amounts of dead people? Oh my god, it's weed, it's edibles. They're gonna get high as kites. I literally just said the same thing, that's amazing. Alright. This may be obvious by now, but I'm starting to assume this show is being intentionally silly in points, because that was like 3 times in a row. It's like almost like Three Stooges comedy, where it's like they smack each other in the heads and like walk into each other and stuff. If that's the case, then I'm okay with it. I just want to establish the rules of this world. It's pretty cool seeing. They do have great music scenes. They're just so loud, and that's all that happens, so you can't do anything about it. Now, I was just gonna say, was one of those eyes the eye he had that hadn't been sold yet? I think they said that it was most likely sold already on the black market, but that obviously didn't happen the first time around. So does that mean the eye he has is gonna disappear and there's like... I did not think that would happen. I don't think he thought that either. And he's stalking you and going in your house. He knew where she worked, stalked her down for violin lessons, even though he's 3 times older than people. Vanya, you're losing my respect because of Leonard. In all seriousness, though, they don't look like they're hurting him. Yeah, they're scary as fuck, but they're not hurting him. Eventually, after hours of that, I'd just be like, all right, are you guys just going to go, huh, huh, like back and forth like 30 times? It's not, I'm good. It doesn't scare me anymore if you just don't touch me and you keep. But if they can inflict damage, like physical damage, that's a problem. Dear Lord, man. I wonder how many people he's killed. And who did he kill? Because he lived in a world where no one existed, apparently. If people existed, why is he banging a mannequin? Or loving a mannequin? I don't know if he actually banged it. Sometimes you wonder how the most horrible assholes get the girl. Oh, there's her meds. Good. Just dumped all her meds. That's what he found. So now she can't take her meds, which I believe is suppressing her abilities. So maybe he ends up being a good guy and he's got better motives. Oh my God, look how many there are now. And that guy had no hands. Tow truck man. What's she gonna do? Just kick the door in and get dead? I'm still going on my theory. I think she's gonna die, and then Diego's gonna like run in at the last second, and she's gonna die. Diego's gonna have his mother and his ex-girlfriend, who he still loves apparently, die in the back-to-back episodes. Or I could just be completely wrong. Maybe the show won't go that dark off the bat, because that'd be like a lot of important characters dying right. I mean, it's not even mid-season yet. See, I would just like lunge forward and headbutt the door. Like, all he's got to do is rock himself forward and hit the door. She'll hear it. There you go. Something. Good boy, Klaus. I still feel like she might die, or at least get really hurt. Run! Get out of there! Run! 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 At least she's got a gun. Oh! We already know they're like something up though with them. They're like extra strong. This is gonna go. Now Chacha's gonna come underneath. Boom, boom, boom. What was in there? I can't remember. He hid something in there, but I don't. Oh, it was wasn't it the device they used to like shuttle info to the mothership or whatever the heck it is? You don't have to go up the vent. You could go out the door. I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it. I can't believe they killed her, though. I thought that, but I can't believe they actually did it. Now Diego's gonna run at the last second. I dig this show because what I want to... I mean, not that... I feel bad. But it's like... I never thought they were gonna do it because shows usually don't do that. And I don't think she's coming back from that. She got shot in her chest through the back. Now Diego's gonna find her. Back-to-back emotionally destroying deaths in his life. He's gonna go nuts. I think it was the device that like they shuttled things. Did he just teleport somewhere? Where did he go? That's how the episode's gonna end, isn't it? Oh, not yet. Is she even gonna be alive? Are they gonna make it where they have like last words, or is she just out? And no one's called the cops? No one heard the gun? I feel bad for... I guess Klaus can talk to her now and we can still see her in ghost form. Can he give her the serum? I highly doubt it. He's got to get out of there. They're going to think he did it. He's got to split. That sucks. I thought maybe they were going to do something crazy like give him the serum. I'm assuming that's the one. I can't believe they actually killed her. Props to the show, because I didn't see them killing like two main characters back to back, especially that are highly related to Diego's story. Like, he's already an emotional disaster, and then you kill his mother, or have him kill his own mother because she's so gone. His father died a couple days ago, who they all hated, and now his ex-girlfriend, who he clearly still loved, died. Everyone who's important to him has died in less than a week. So that really sucks. However, I'm not an unemotional person. I get very emotional to characters I care about. You have heard me say since episode 1, I did not like their whole story arc. So it did not affect me whatsoever, because in my mind, I'm thinking that's sad, but it's a show and I don't have to pay attention to their arc anymore. Although I'm willing to bet there's still a lot more with her because of Klaus being able to communicate with the dead. We're probably going to see her a lot more, at least a little bit. There's no way they're not going to bring her up again. But at least we don't have to like involve their whole arc. Right at the end there, I thought because they showed the serum in the beginning that Luther got injected with, I thought for a second maybe they were going to go that angle and he was going to run home with her body and like inject her with the serum and she would be like a freak like Luther. But they don't know where the serum is, at least that I know of. Unless Pogo might know or something, but whatever that is. So I guess she's dead. We saw Luther. We saw how he formed. That was cool. There's a serum. I wonder if there's an anti-serum that like will turn him back. I'm sure he's been looking. Maybe that's why he was on the moon. Maybe there's like a mineral or something on the moon or wherever the heck he was that gets him the materials he needs to make the antivirus. I don't know. There's got to be a reason, unless he just hid up there because he was considered himself a freak and wanted to hide from the world. Ben, awesome dude. He is dead. We still haven't seen his power in full effect, but he's awesome. Helps Klaus out. Klaus, awesome. Sees dead, starting to harness that ability. Hard to believe that he didn't try to harness it sooner. Maybe he was just so much of a drug addict he couldn't stop once he got there. A lot of addicts can't. So it's somewhat believable, but it's a comic book movie show, whatever. Then you got Allison, buddy with Vanya. Vanya, moron. I'm sorry, guys. If you're a lonely, depressed person, you don't just be like, hey, this guy broke into my house and left flowers and acting really weird and stalked me since day one, but I'm lonely and I haven't had a guy in a while. You're better off alone. Like, and she lives in a house full of superhero people and you have people chasing you down. Now, I know it's a comic book show, but like, they're really laying on the stupidity when it comes to Vanya's choice of men. So she has gone down in my ranks. I still have number 5 at 1, even though he has slumped down a lot since episode 2. Episode 3 and 4 add him a little bit, but he's like, I guess they have to give more time to the others, which I asked for and I understand. They really focused on Allison and Luther in the last 2 episodes. They focused on Allison's bond with Vanya, how they were fighting since episode 2, and now they're like, sleepover time, get some sweatpants. Luther and Diego were fighting a lot, but now they've buddied up. And you got Ben and Luther who are buddied up. Then you got number 5, who's like sort of the loner because he's been by himself for 40 years. He loves a mannequin. So he has had his fair share of alone time. He don't need any of them. He's got Dolores. So everyone's buddied up right now. That's pretty cool. And then you got Cha-Cha and Hazel. We got 5 duos, 5 teams of people that are sets of 2. Klaus ran away at the end through the vents. I find it hard to believe that they couldn't have caught him when a naked man is running through the vents. But then at the end, he teleported by opening the machine. So we don't know where Klaus is now. Gonna jump into episode 5. Hey guys, you just watched Umbrella Academy. If you want, click up here and you'll see a more recent episode of Umbrella Academy. Click over here, you'll see something else I do. And click right around here and you'll see a subscribe button. Comments down below, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.